So following on from the previous video, we got to this stage here. We got to this stage here where if you get this times this times this, that will then give you this, and then this times this times this, that will then give you this. So now we've got this block here. So this block here is this. So this whole block here is this whole thing here. But the thing is, because we've got x to the power of 3 here and x to the power of 5, we want to rewrite, we want to extract the first 3 terms. So we want to rewrite this whole thing here as this. Because, hang on, let's start again here. This whole block here is this thing here. But because you've got x to the power of 3 and x to the power of 5, we want to extract x to the power of 3, x to the power of 5. So rather than starting at 0, rather than starting at n equals 0, we would extract the first 3 terms, the first term being 0. And then so this is the first term, second term, third. So we want to rewrite this as this whole thing here. So we would start at 3 as opposed to 0 here. Because if you put 0 into here, this whole thing here would be 1, and then put 0 into here. 2 times 0 would be 0 factorial. This thing here would be 1, and then put 0 into here. That would be x to the power of 1. So here you can see the first term will be 0. And then when you put n equals 1, put it into here, put it into here, put it into here. The next term will be this thing here. And then when n equals 3, when n equals 2, put it into here, here, and here. This whole thing here will then give you this. So rewrite this, but extract the first 3 terms. The first one being this. So rewrite this whole thing here as this. So now this whole thing here is this block here. So now you can see that we can kill these 2 off. And then when you divide, so this thing here will kill off this, and then when you divide by 5, x to the power of 5, when you divide it by x to the power of 5, then this divided by x to the power of 5, these 2 will cancel each other out, leaving you with this constant. And then when you divide all the terms in this summation by x to the power of 5, you simply when you divide it by x to the power of 5, you simply take away this by 5. So it will be 2n minus 4. That will then give you this. So it will be x to the power of 2n minus 4. Well, think about it. This whole thing here is hang on, let me think. This whole thing here is this thing here. And then when you take away this thing here, that's really you taking away this. So now divide everything by x to the power of 5. So this will become your constant. And then divide everything by 5. This thing here will get this thing here. The power here will get minus by 5. And then that will then take you to here. So you taking the limit of this thing here is the same as you taking the limit of this whole thing here. Well, this is a constant. So the limit of that will be this. Now, as x heads towards infinity, as this thing here as x heads towards 0, this thing here heads towards 0. So 0 to the power of anything will be 0, and nothing here breaks down. So this whole thing here will be 0. So the limit of the whole thing here will simply be 19 over 120. Okay.